staff. I received on Friday evening, January the 9th, at 7:59, an email which says, "Dear elected official and community leader, you are invited to attend a meeting of community leaders to discuss the Oscar Grant shooting by the BART police officer on New Year's Day." It went on to say this meeting will update key community leaders about the current investigation and what the BART board is doing to ensure that the full investigation into the incident is completed quickly. It went on to further say the BART board of directors took a number of decisive steps this week to calm community concerns about during a 7-hour public hearing which took place on yesterday. After reading this, I thought, first of all, the individuals who really, aside from those who reacted immediately, who brought this issue up in the public sense, was the faith-based community and members of the black elected officials. And I thought, at the time of reading this, Sunday is a day of worship. Most of our clergy and religious leaders will probably be busy at church. It was after 5 o'clock that I found out about this meeting. But I thought it was important to attend because I expected that I would hear from you.
Yes, that's right.
I feel as though the community has raised their questions
That's right.
a number of times, their concerns. They have vented in a number of different ways. And at this point, we're beyond hearing individuals from the community and their concerns and venting and wanting to know if you're going to answer the questions which I received on this invitation. I'm deeply, deeply disturbed. And I said this a number of times, including at your board meeting the other day. I'm deeply concerned about how our system is being judged at this moment. I'm deeply concerned about how our young people will grow up and perceive and continue to view how our public safety, our judicial and legal, and our government system is operating. And up to now, I haven't yet received any confidence from anyone that that has been taken seriously, either by the writings and the request from organizations that you tell us to this point in time what has taken place. What are your procedures? What are your protocols? When will the Oakland police or the BART police arrest private citizen Johan, whatever the officer's name is? When will you arrest him? Because in the eyes of the general public, we're not talking about black or brown, in the general public, by now, private citizen would have been arrested.
That's right. Absolutely.
He may have posted bail, he may have been released, and the judicial and the legal process will be proceeding. In the minds of people, without any action, it perceives as though nothing is happening.
Right.
That gives fuel to people's suspicions about what is taking place here today. So, what are my concerns? They have already been listed before by the black elected officials and clergies of the East Bay. You have received them in writing. I have yet to hear regarding those issues. We ask that, and we'll go on record yet again until we hear it, we've asked that the board will immediately forward a letter to the State Attorney General and the United States Attorney's Office and respond to those issues that Desley Brooks read at your last meeting. That this board direct the appropriate staff to identify each and every officer assigned to respond to the Fruitvale platform on January 1. That each and every officer identified responds to, and again, you've heard all of this, you've received all of this. This is basically what has been the concern of the general public. So, I don't know, I guess we can go on for another 5 hours and the same people who spoke the other day can raise the same objections and make the same comments. But we really I came here to hear from you, not for you to hear from me.
Hey, Supervisor Carson, thanks for your time. Got your testimonial and question. Oakland Attorney John Russo filed a lawsuit against Oakland Housing Authority to get them to act in a certain way. Do you anticipate the Board of Supervisors for Alameda County doing the same thing with respect to BART or not? Just curious.
Yeah, I can't see that happening at the moment, and the only reason I can't see that is I think we can easily go on record as a board saying that we are deeply not only concerned but want to make sure that justice is served and that everybody moves expeditiously and that the policies and procedures are not only something that we hope that are improved, but it's something we want to look at for our own selves to make sure we also are up to snuff. On some level, bodies that are elected are responsible to the people who elect them. That doesn't negate individuals and other organizations to put up their concerns, their objections, or even their support when there's a support of that, and that's what I see happening in this case. I think that the majority of the Board of Supervisors, I know for sure, have already expressed their deep concern. Even as we stand here today on Sunday, there's 2 of us that are present here that are speaking our outreach about this.
And
Gail
I
Steele.
talked to her right as well. Yeah, definitely. Thanks. Appreciate it.